Hey guys, welcome back to the 415 podcast. It's your girls, Miss B.
And Kita.
Hey girl,
Hey,
what you doing?
never listened to this podcast.
What podcast? The 415 podcast.
Yeah.
With Miss B.
And Kita.
I got you.
So
That's
somebody
what she said.
yours
Y'all know when
is fresh.
y'all know when I got mine. She said she was making it for her coworker. Yes.
So what I want to say, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can get all our updates on when the video comes out. And
What she said, and make sure you hit them, them nice little comments for us. Write them down, type that thing out. We want to hear from you. We want to know what you like about us. What part of the video was you interested in? Like, you feel me? Like, let us know. But this is episode 132, okay? The benefits of being single. Because, today while we're recording, it is Valentine's Day.
Oh, Valentine's Day.
Yesterday was Galentine's Day. So Saturday was Galentine's Day. Today, Valentine's Day. And then tomorrow, Monday, is Single Awareness Day. Well, no, it's Single Awareness for the people who ain't in the, relationship
it's also
or situation.
Side Chick Day.
Okay, that's it. You right. Okay, fine.
Side Chick Day, Side Dude Day, Side Day.
The Side Hustle Day,
too. SSS, single, side, and side.
So yeah, we had a good week last week though. Yes, we had a real good week. We are so appreciative of those people who are, viewing us on YouTube, hitting those like buttons, actually viewing our videos. We thank you so much. And also shout out to the people who are still rocking with us, listening to us, on Libsyn or on where is it? Spotify and iHeart.
Spotify, iHeart,
yeah,
iTunes, Google
Amazon.
Podcasts,
You heard Amazon,
Amazon Music. We on all platforms, honey. You better get it with it.
And yeah, it is Libsyn because our website is Libsyn. So yeah. Mm-hmm. So like again, like this is 132. Like I just can't believe like how we rolling.
Rolling, and keep rolling. Hey, I'm sorry.
Some people would think we're supposed to be sad because if you've been rocking with us since day one, y'all know our second episode was about what? Single Awareness Day and how pissed off we were and why we felt the way we felt. And, when we was looking for gifts and the gifts that we got. So yeah, if y'all really was rocking with us, y'all already see like how much growth, not to say we wasn't really good back then, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like we out here, we happy. See, I'm all in my
fuchsia pink. It's our anniversary. Hey, anniversary.
This is the third Valentine's Day. You right.
Today is a special day.
Get it?
Not just any day. The 415 podcast is coming your way. Hey!
So, for the people who looking at it on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whenever you tuning in, you know what? I hope you had a good Sunday with your family, with your hubby, your wifey, your partner, your whomever, okay? Your friends. I hope you had a good one.
Home and love a friend.
True.
Home and love a friend. Yeah. Oh. Hey.
So, instead of being like in a sad mood, we in a glad mood. So we wanted to talk about the benefits of being single. Oh, what? That's what we want to talk about. So, number one benefit of being single. Whoa. You get more time for yourself.
Yes, darling. Have all the time for myself.
Okay. You focusing on you. You focusing on your needs. You focusing on bringing all of that goodness out of you, to you, about you. Yeah, it's you. Being selfish, but in a good way. Mm-hmm. Building that intimacy up with yourself. Because if you can't love yourself,
then how somebody else gonna love you? Eh?
And how you gonna love somebody else? Tell your neighbor, if you can't love yourself.
Neighbor, if you can't love yourself,
How you gonna love somebody else?
How you gonna love somebody else?
Hey, somebody get that now message right there. You better get that message. Get that message. Now, if your neighbor say, I could do it. No, tell them again.
If you can't love yourself, how you gonna love somebody else?
I'm just saying.
Just asking questions here.
Neighbor, if you can't love you, how you gonna love him or her? You better get this word on this Good Sunday. Wednesday when you see it or watch
Come on.
You heard me see it or watch it or listen? Look, that's a word. That's a word. So, like, when I say focus on yourself, we're talking about, learning what you love. Making sure that you are happy just because. That internal joy, that's that organic stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, just have joy. Happiness and joy, they related, but they different. Some people be looking for happiness outside.
Or for somebody to bring it to them.
If you can't find happiness on the inside.
Is this thing on? Hello. Are you looking for somebody to bring you happiness?
Because listen.
You should be bringing it to yourself. Hello, somebody.
You rang?
You rang.
Come on now. Look, you got to be there for yourself, okay? You got to be happy yourself. Well, I don't know how to be happy. Well, reflect on the good things. Look at some pictures that you took. Oh, I don't take pictures. Okay. Well, how about you go?
That might be the problem.
Come on now. If you can't look at yourself, you got to love yourself.
Your girl going to be like, hold on, angle. Clack, clack. All day, every day.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like, get in the mirror. Look at yourself. And don't look at what you don't like. Don't pull those out. Find something that you love about yourself and build on that. And that you'll start to see, okay, there are some great things about me. Think about how well you do at work. Focus on those things. You want to look at all the good that you do. Somebody always call you for advice. That's a good look because you're always there for somebody. You know what I'm saying? That you're compassionate. So that's another good thing. There's a lot of things.
Sometimes you got to set boundaries with that, though. I had to learn the hard way. But yeah,
you got to learn.
You got to watch.
You got to watch and you got to learn. Okay. So that part, it's just like, again, the intimacy part. You have to love you wholeheartedly.
Fall in love with yourself, man.
Falling in love. That part. Yeah.
You gotta start by dating yourself.
How you do that though?
Let me tell you how you do that though. You take yourself to, to the movies.
What you supposed to put on though?
Dress to the gods. You understand? You practice self-care, whether that's going to the nail shop, getting that mani pedi, because honey, I'm gonna tell you, she's not missing no mani pedi for nobody.
And I did a facial this here self-care Saturday yesterday. You see it? You see? Hold on. You see that glow?
She's gonna make sure she's all the way together. Take yourself to dinner. I've taken myself to dinner plenty of times. I'm like, you know what? I think I'm feeling a little bougie. I need to go ahead and treat myself with a glass of wine or a drink, whatever I feel.
Drink to that.
But if it's something I think I want and I deserve, I'm gonna go and get it. I don't care how you feel about it. Let's see. Hell, go out to the park. Sometimes sometimes people think I gotta have somebody with me to do stuff. You don't have to have anybody with you. You have to get to know yourself by yourself, because that's the only way you're gonna know what you like and what you accept from other people. Like me, I buy myself flowers every 2 weeks or every week.
And what ones you got?
I got some in my office. I got some in my living room. I got some in my bedroom. I buy myself flowers every other week. So guess what? That's a requirement I'm gonna need somebody to have when dealing with me. And the flowers don't even have to be expensive, because I don't buy myself expensive flowers. They're gonna die.
Yeah.
but knowing that this is something that I do for myself, that it needs to let that person know, like, okay, she like flowers. So
now, is the flowers for you looking at it, or is it the smell? What is it about flowers?
It's just knowing, it's just having that colorful, it brings color to your atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, okay, I got something here, I got a color, make me feel low. It you know, lifts my spirits up. You know what I'm saying? So I remember one bouquet I put together, I arranged. Man, that thing was smelling good in my room. I was like, in the morning, like, yes, honey, yes. But start buying yourself stuff. It don't have to be expensive. Just gift yourself things. You don't have to wait for nobody to give it to you.
And you don't need money to treat yourself either. No. Like she said, going to the park. You know what I'm saying? Going outside, taking some pictures. If you don't like taking pictures, get into it, because let me tell you why we love taking pictures. Because down the line, when you run into a situation where you're going to be sad for a while, you can look back at the times where you were happy, and you can remember, like, I remember that day, and you start smiling, you start getting happy in that moment. So yeah, I don't like pictures because I don't like how I look. Well, that's what the mirror is for. You find your angle. You understand? Miss B is, if y'all don't know, Miss B, runway coach, you know, pose extraordinaire. That's me and my lane. So it's just like, you got to find your angle. Is it your right? Is it your left? Is it your side? You know what I'm saying? You got to find what it is and build on that thing.
Right.
So that's number one. More time for yourself. Okay. Building intimacy with you. Number two, and this kind of goes like with number one, is to get to know yourself and know your self-worth, because you're being more self-reliant and self-sufficient when you're single. You're not dependent on anybody else. You doing this your way, and you're doing it for you. You're working that 9 to 5. You are. Or you're doing that, you're being that entrepreneur. You're building your business from the ground up. You doing that. You have a team. So you own that. So I'll let Keita add to that.
And it's the self-worth, right?
Self-sufficient, yeah.
I mean, yeah, because, you know, at the end of the day, you don't, for me, I can only speak for myself. I hate relying on others to make me happy, or to provide something that I know I can do for myself. You know what I'm saying? So it I believe sometimes it can be a gift and a curse, because sometimes you know so much and you do so much and you're like, I don't need you to do nothing for me. Shout it, yeah, feel me. But the thing is, it's like, if I don't need you to do something for me, but you still can't do nothing for me, then why are you here?
Ooh, did you take it up space?
I'm just saying, if you come around and you don't need to do anything for me, but you still can't do anything for me, then why are you here?
You better be bringing something.
What are you bringing to me? Because I'm not going to ask you to do anything. I'm not. Not saying that I can't. Not saying that I can't, but what can you do? Know your worth, shout it.
Yeah, you have to. And like, when we say worth, it's knowing like the things that you expect and the things that you're not going to tolerate. Okay. You can't have anybody talking to you any kind of way. You can't have anyone disrespecting you, you know, in your home or when you're in public. You can't be disrespected, period. Somebody must know how to treat you, because you set those boundaries. And if you don't have boundaries at this moment in time, like, you need to set them. And when we say boundaries, it's like, okay, when somebody comes in your face or they coming at you in a way that you know is not cool, you need to let them know in that moment, like, no, that's one thing I'm not going to deal with. And if you can't come to me correct, then we can't talk, period. Like, set the boundaries, because that's the only way you're going to keep sane. That's it. Know your worth, know your value, know like how much, and it's not like monetary, you know what I mean? It's not that. It's just knowing like how valuable you are. And once you know that,
And then, and another thing I want to add to that, right? With the setting boundaries, right? You can't set your boundaries based on how your friends set their boundaries. Okay, I'm just gonna just follow me right quick. Follow me.
Follow me.
Because what you may be able to handle, that friend may not be able to handle, and then they telling you some stuff, and it's like, but that's not even necessary. That's stupid. Whatever you feel. I'm not saying you put up with crap, but what I'm saying, everybody boundaries aren't the same.
Right.
So what I may be able to tolerate, that person may not be able to tolerate, and they may feel like, well, you stupid. I wouldn't be doing. That's you. That's you. That's you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have their own level. So
it's like it's like the girl who's like, I don't open my own door.
Right.
I don't. So if you make that clear in the beginning, that person will never, and I hate to say never not open the door, but you know where I'm going with that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you make that known, because you can't expect him.
Somebody to know.
Yeah, or her, or whatever.
I can't read your mind. He can't read your mind.
No. These are the things you set during that dating phase. You know, like y'all can go back and listen, because Keita and I sat there and debated talking versus dating, and I still feel like they're the same, but like check that episode out too, because yeah, there's things, and also The Death of the Gentleman. That's another good episode. Check that out. We're just gonna plug in, you know, but it's just like, if you know you have to have your door open, your chair pulled out, all those type of things, because maybe that's what your dad, your uncles, and everybody, your grandfather did to you, or, you know, showed you, then make that a point to let that person know up front, and they'll tell you if they can and cannot do it. And it shouldn't be a problem, because it's so simple. You should already be doing that, but not everybody was raised like that.
And everybody's not used to that.
Exactly. You know, they always, that's a thing of the South, or that's a thing of courting. You know, we talked about courting too in a couple episodes, but
yeah, because a man could be like, okay, let me get your door, let me pull your chair out. And that girl probably like, I could get my own chair.
Right.
And it's like, boo, it's okay, calm down. I know.
Like
you gotta check yourself sometimes. Check yourself.
Right, because he's not trying to make it seem like you're not able to, you know, are capable of doing something for yourself. It's just
it's the gentleman thing to do.
Yeah, it's just a respect, you know, factor. So yeah, that's 2. Number 3, which is a big one, you know, for someone who just got out of a bad breakup or went through like a super toxic relationship, is number 3, you get to work through your healing, you know, from your past hurt, and then also getting rid of those toxic energies and stuff, right? Yeah. So it's like, this is the time that you do it, because you're not trying to go into another relationship back to back, because you don't have no time frame to heal. But some people go from one to one to one to one, and they wonder why they have so much baggage. Bag lady. We got an episode for that. Baggage claim. Get rid of your baggage. Okay. So yeah, go ahead, Keita, take that one away. Healing is necessary.
Healing is very necessary. And again, not everybody heals the same.
Hello.
How I may heal may not be the same way Miss B may heal.
Right.
You know, and I just realized this recently. You know how some people be like, oh, don't talk to that person. You know, you don't need to talk to them. You know, don't pick up their calls, don't whatever. Me, I have to talk things out. And if I don't talk things out, and not saying I'm talking things out because I'm trying to get back with the person, or I'm trying to whatever. That is how I heal. I need to communicate my feelings, how I feel, and not say that I'm coming off like you did. No, you could communicate in a healthy way. Talk about the issue, talk about your feelings, so you can get everything out and you can move on. Everybody else feel like I need to cut this person dead off. I mean,
clean off.
You know, I need to just cut this person off, don't talk to him, whatever. Everybody don't do the same stuff. What may work for me may not work for you. What work for you ain't gonna work for me. I just know what I need.
What you need?
I don't like to have that buildup of negativity, because if I have a buildup of negativity, I go into a dark place. And that dark place is hard for me to get out of. It takes a minute for me to get out of it.
Yeah. And I'm not saying it about her. I'm just saying because I've been there.
I don't like
it's not fun.
Not fun at all. Because I like to be friends with everybody. Okay. And that's probably my problem. I still want to foster relationships with people, whether they're friendship, as a friendship or whatever, because you never know when you may meet somebody.
And you're saying when you say foster a friendship, you're talking about the one that you just broke up with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or whoever.
No, I just want to make sure I clear it up.
Yeah. Because you never know when you may need somebody, you may come across this person, somebody may see you out in the street. You never know what may happen, and because y'all have so much animosity towards each other, it may be at a point in time. It's probably like, I don't know about you, girl, bye.
With you, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just never know. That's just the way I like to do things. Because everybody know
it's closure for you then.
That for me is that's my type of closure.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it's just like now everybody be looking like, how are you and your ex-husband friends? Because we good. We Gucci.
You feel me? That's it. That's it. Thanks. Yeah. So that's again removing, toxic things out of the way, getting healing. And like the reason why we say you need to get healing is because when you go into the next relationship with all of that baggage, it's a disservice to the new person that comes in. Like that's not what they signed up for. They're coming into this thing, a brand new thing, clear with a clean slate, and you coming in already with checks and crosses and slashes and all of that. And it's like, I just lost my earring. Great. So it's just like, how are you, going to, fix that situation? Because again, that is not cool for you to bring that into that new thing.
And you know what, you're right, because that was another reason why I didn't want to date after my divorce. Like my divorce, it wasn't bad. It's just that, you grow apart. But there were still things about myself that I had to figure out for me.
Right.
I had to know who I was, what I wanted, and what I wanted from the next person. And I knew I didn't want to bring any baggage from whether it was caused by him, myself, or it was a joint thing. I didn't want to bring that into the next person. Like I really, over the past, because I have not really been in a relationship since 2012. And
I think I got you beat.
I really have never been in a relationship since 2012, honey. But it is what it is. And I'm talking about, I ain't talking about talking to somebody here,
right?
Whatever. I'm talking about in an actual 100% committed relationship that I can be like, that's my dude, and I'm his girl. That's we in this together.
Right.
I'm not. But I've done so much work with myself,
right?
Healing and just studying. I study everybody, whether you're in a relationship, marriage, or whatever. I study what to do and what not to do when it's time for me to get in a relationship.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I know what I can tolerate and what I'll put up with and what I can't. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
yeah.
Now that I know that, it's like, okay, am I ready now? I don't know. Until I get there. I ain't got there yet.
Are we there yet?
Nah.
No. But again, everyone's a work in progress. You can always build yourself. You can always become better. So yeah. So number 4, and this is a big one. People thinking, well, I'm so lonely, single equals lonely, and no, that's not the case. So number 4 is you want to become creative about how, you tackle loneliness. You understand? Because single is not that. You should be living your whole best life when you're single, because you can travel by yourself. You can travel with your girls, with your boys. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I got to get home so I can make dinner, or I can do this, or I can have to do this for this person. Like your time is your time. It's not split.
That part.
Okay. Yeah. It's your time to shine and do you and have fun and do all that stuff. So, you know what I mean? It's just like, go ahead, Keita, because I see you got his point right there. Go and take that, Jack.
You're right. The whole my time is my time, honey.
Yes.
My time is my time, and I can do what I can reclaim my time in time.
Who said
feel
it?
like it.
Who said
Auntie Maxine.
Okay, now.
Reclaiming my time, honey. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing I hate. I like to consider myself a very loyal person, right?
Yeah.
When I'm with you, I'm with you. Ain't no, I form these invisible blinders. I don't look at nobody else. You feel what I'm saying? So the most irritating thing that, and this is, dealing with talking to people and just trying to figure out whatever. I hate when somebody be like, yo, why you answer the phone?
Like we don't have mass side hustles and businesses.
Right. Why you answer the phone? I called you, you ain't called me back, or I text you. Yo, it irritates me because, like I said, I'm a very loyal person. And I'm not paying attention to other people. If I don't answer my phone, it's obvious a reason why I didn't answer my phone. I didn't answer my phone because I was working. Maybe I was recording.
Everybody think because it's a pandemic, nobody doing nothing. But
maybe I was handling my son. Or maybe I just didn't feel like answering the phone. Did you pay the bill? You pay the bill. You pay the bill on the next billing cycle. I answer the phone for you for the next 30 days. So anytime you call me, I will answer the phone for the next 30 days because you want me to answer the phone. So if you feel like you want to handle that bill, every billing cycle, there you go. Until then, don't ask me why I answer my phone. That's my time. Maybe some days I just don't feel like being on the phone. I don't have to talk to everybody every day. What you doing? Where you going? What you mean where I'm going? I'm going with the girls. I'm going out with the girls. You feel me? Not doing nothing. I don't tolerate that crap. So again, when you by yourself, you ain't gotta worry about all that. Right. You ain't gotta worry about answering to somebody. You don't have to worry about. My thing is, I don't want to be responsible for nobody else's feelings right now. I mean, of course, I would like to be in a relationship. Because when I'm in a relationship, I feel like I really cater to that. I really cater to that man. I study that man. I try to figure out his ins and outs, and I try to figure out, what the look on his face would that mean when he walked through the door, or if he got a certain tone in his voice. Or what. I really do that. But right now, I don't have to be responsible for nobody's feelings.
You heard?
You feel me? I'm not responsible for your feelings right now. You are responsible for your feelings.
Hello, single life. So what are you doing in the moments? Because there's always a moment where you feel like, dang, I wish I had a man at this point. Dang, I wish I could go on a date or something. What are you doing in those moments?
Oh, never mind. I don't do anything. Nothing. I almost
You almost said a little too much.
No, I almost said a little too much. I almost gave out my secrets. I don't, to be honest with you, I really don't do much. I don't know. I think
I turn on some music. And I probably call her and just act up.
I don't know. Because
I don't really get lonely. I don't. It may be like a day like today, but today I'm not feeling that way. Would it be like something like this? Or like maybe there's like a movie that come out. You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, I wish I
had a boo.
I was like, oh, it'd be like that.
I ain't got a boo right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see us as being lonely.
I'm not lonely. I just, sometimes you feel I'm not lonely to the point I'm like, oh my God, I need a man.
Yeah.
No. No.
Okay.
I mean, it's nice to have.
Yeah. It's an add-on. It's a little extra feature,
An extra feature. I'm gonna have to use that.
Yeah. It's like, when you get that new phone, you're like, so you wanna upgrade? You want this or you want that? You want this? Like, yeah, it's a nice little feature to have.
You want the one with 3 cameras? You want one with 4 cameras? Which one?
What you want? Mm-hmm. You want the one that got the good megapixels in the front too? The front pixel gotta be good. I mean, it's a nice to have, but is it necessary? Because I'm still gonna be all right. So yeah, having a man is not a necessity, but it's a nice to have. And that's what we were trying to say. Knowing, yourself and understanding that time alone, because you should not be dependent on anybody but yourself. Period. Pooh. So that brings us to number 5. Okay. We got a little bonus for y'all too. But number 5 is like, you get to spend this time to realize, what do I want in my next relationship? Like, what things do I need this man or this woman to have coming in? And then at that point, you're going to have a clean slate. So you walking in clean. So you expect to have that new person to be clean as well. Because both of y'all got to be on the same page and clean. You can't have one coming in with the baggage and the other one clean, because that's not fair to the one who's clean. So, yeah.
Come in clean.
That's it.
With no extra baggage.
Hello. So for me, like what I'm looking for, I need somebody who's God-fearing. So that's the first thing that I got to check off. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's independent. Boom. Somebody who is motivated and driven. Somebody who's, out here pretty much trying to figure out their hidden talents. You know what I mean? Like, I need somebody who's a go-getter, goal seeker, not gold digger. Goal, Goal, gold digger. That person. That's what I want.
I ain't saying he a gold digger.
Hey,
he ain't messing with no.
Nope. And it's like, having your credit to be A1. Because look, I already done the projects. I can't take on no more projects. I got enough at work. So I'm not trying to build anybody. And that may work for somebody else. But for me, in my next relationship, I'm not building anybody. Okay, you gonna meet me where I'm at, or you gonna
build a bear?
No, ma'am, no.
Build a bear.
You need to meet me where I'm at, because I'm way up now. And I ain't trying to be
funny,
all the way
up.
Yes, we up there. So I'm gonna need you to be here or way up, because I need to be like climbing too. Because look, that's it.
A fact.
Yeah, because like I can't do the projects, child. So what you got for that? Knowing what you want for your next.
I mean, I think mine are basically the same.
Yeah.
I notice with me, I have to be able to connect with that person, right? Because I was having this conversation the other day, and I was like, a lot of people feel like when it comes to the other part of the relationship, which is the sex.
Go ahead, talk on it. We grown.
I don't want to say it. It didn't. It's on YouTube. Sex.
That's fine.
That's the most important thing in a relationship. It's not. It is not. I mean, it's good to have. It's an added feature.
Hello.
It's an added feature, but I need to be able to connect with that person, and that's the way to. Yeah. The sex part,
right?
That don't do it for me,
right?
Because I let you know, like, I can cut my feelings off during the act. It doesn't really do anything for me. Not saying the act don't, but just having those feelings in the act, I can cut that off real quick. All because I know I don't want that to be one of the main reasons why I feel like, oh my God, I feel like I'm so in love with you. No, that doesn't work for me. But that connection, that mental connection, that spiritual connection, that's the dope part. That's when you figure somebody out. That's when you could build that foundation with that person. That's when you become your friends and you could build on to that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just everything driven. Motivated, because like I'm trying to do stuff for myself.
Yeah.
I don't need you stopping me from doing what I'm doing for me because you lacking. Okay.
That's it.
Don't stop me because you are lacking in whatever area of your life.
Mm-hmm.
And you may feel like that I'm moving faster or I'm moving ahead of you. That ain't cute. That ain't
Nope.
cute.
Mm-mm.
We either gonna help each other, build, or you could build on out.
Moving right along. That's it.
Get on out the room.
Saying, man.
Telling you, son.
Yep. So yeah, that's the top 5 benefits of being single. We have a bonus. Okay. It's all about like being by yourself. It's like it's big fun.
With the Richie.
Yes. Remember Vanessa on the Cosby Show when she got caught? They
Oh, you want to have a big fun with the Richie.
And Auntie Claire? It wasn't having. So like in this time that you're single, because we said it a couple of times, is you get to go and do the things that you've been wanting to do. Because sometimes in relationships, your dreams, your goals, your passions all kind of get pushed to the side because someone else's dream or something is taking, everyone's time up. So when you're by yourself and single, it's not a bad thing. I hate when people try to, equate single to negativity. It's just not. They're not the same. Right. It's different. You know what I mean? So it's just like utilize this time by yourself to see what it is that you like. You never traveled? Get on a plane. Well, in this case, it's a pandemic, but as soon as COVID is over and you really can get out there and travel, do it. Get your passport. Always have your passport. Always get that thing. Make sure it's not expired. Make sure it's always up to date. And create a list of places you would love to see, based on the things that you like. You love food, find those, infamous like places to go that have great food. Love fashion, go to the fashion capitals. That's just it. You know what I'm saying? You love beautiful beaches and water, get to them islands. So it's just like it's so much out there. Go ahead and do it. But make the list. It says it in the Bible for me. It's like, and Habakkuk 2:2. Write the vision and make it plain. It's always about writing things down because when you write it down, it becomes real and you remember it because you wrote it. You know what I'm saying? It's something about having something tangible. You can touch the list. Okay. You knew you wrote it. Boom. So go ahead and do it. Get out there. Have that big fun. Miss B and Keita sent you there. Get the fun. And that's it.
I wrote my list out the other day.
Hey, come on, Liz. Better get that list together.
And it also included the type of person that I want in my life.
Oh, that's it. Big point.
Like, I'm going to tell you how detailed I want this, because I've been writing these type of lists for the past couple of years, right?
Yep.
I've always got what was on the list. Listen to what I'm saying. I've always gotten what was on the list, but I wasn't specific about what I wanted.
Yeah. I want a man. Okay, here's one.
You didn't say what type of man you wanted. You didn't say what you feel me? So every year that man came, but it wasn't really what I wanted. I wasn't
package.
I wasn't specific about what I wanted.
Wrong
let
package.
me tell you, honey. I don't went down to the point of what I want, what I need him to be like, to the point down to the proposal, down to where I want to be proposed at, honey. I want to be proposed. After the proposal, marriage, kids, whatever.
All of it. I
went down to the T.
You have to, because look, when the wrong package comes, return to sender.
And every year I look at that, it's like, God dang, he did show up, but it wasn't how I wanted it.
That's what I say. But be careful and make sure what you ask for.
Be careful what you ask for, because it's gonna come. It's gonna come, and it gonna come like what you got up here and what you wrote down, it matched.
Nope. Like again, can't nobody read your mind.
Listen.
Well, only God, but you know what I'm saying.
Listen, that thing about 2 pages long.
That's it. Look, he got to have a freckle over here.
Listen.
Have a dimple right here. You better be specific. You want him to be tall? Put that in there. You want chocolate? Put that in there.
Our families got to get along. Put it in there.
He need to cook.
Everything. Put it in there. Know how to communicate? Put it in there. Everything.
Can he dance? Can he dance?
Put it in there now. Listen, don't play. Like I said, I went from what I need him to have, what I need him proposal, marriage, churn, supporting business partners. I ain't playing no games. I'm not playing no games.
And watch him get what you asked for. Soon as you get your own self together, all that stuff gonna flow in like a daggone fountain, like or a waterfall, whatever way your visual is. So look, again, this is the top 5 benefits plus a bonus of being single. Don't ever think that being single means miserable, negative, sadness, the opposite of joy. Don't think like that. Single is the best time of anyone's life because you literally grow yourself and you find out things about yourself that you didn't even know you had.
And I think I didn't realize, okay, I know I realized it. Especially in me as a woman, when you're single and you start to become comfortable with yourself and you're, more free with yourself, the more liberated it's the liberation for me. Because I'd be like, I don't care, I'm single, I can do whatever I feel like it. You dig what I'm talking about? Nobody can tell me nothing. You feel me? This is me and you're going to accept me for who I am. I don't have to put on no show.
Yep.
You're going to get all of this.
All of it. Yeah. But we went over time, y'all. But hopefully you watched to the end. But again, we appreciate you for listening, for tuning in, for liking this video, for subscribing, sending comments, hitting that alert button on YouTube. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for rocking with us. The 415 Podcast with your girls, Miss B.
And Kita.
You did. Until next time, be easy. Do your thing, shout.